Hello and welcome everybody. I'm Christian from Berlin and I truly love this song, which was covered over 130 times in very different styles and phrasing. My version goes along the most ballad-like version by Joe Cocker, including the intro. I hope you enjoy this one. And finally, this video is created in 2022, and by this time we all love to be released, aren't we? Enjoy. Let me guide you a little bit through this piece. We have basically only just a handful of chords which are repeating. Great for you, great for the student. And so we have the A major chord. Then we have the B minor 7. Look at this already. We are going to dissolve it, but get familiar with the looks. Here, it's the B minor 7 chord. Then we have one that you probably rarely play, but here it's played. It's the C sharp minor 7. Have a good look. Have a good look here. I call these chords the valley chords. We have the mountain chords. Here's the mountain peak in the middle, and here we have the valley in the middle. So for my beginners or students, I call them valley chords. So it's two blacks and we go one down, just as a little memory bridge, memory hook, what is it called? I don't care. Plus the minor 7. How do you find the minor 7? That is right, you don't count from here, you count from the octave, 2 half-tone steps down. That's how you easily find the minor 7. Students love to count from here, and then they, you know, before they are here, I'm asleep. So C minor chord plus the octave, half-tone steps down, you have the C minor 7. And remember the structure, the relief, the mountain streak here. Okay, then we have the D. We don't play it as a 7, we play it with an octave, so basically you just have the major triad with an octave, and we have the E7. Now the E7 here, it sounds strange. You know, I listened to a couple of recordings and nobody is playing the major third here. Listen how the chord changes when I suddenly play the major third with it. Listen, first this one, and now I play the major third. Too happy. You see? Very often it's treated as a sus4, but only occasionally. So it's just basically in a notation that would be probably sometimes called E7 or mid major third. But hey, it's E7. I just skipped this one. So here we are. Here are the chords, and they are just repeating round and round and round. Now, how did I solve the problem? I could play like A here, B here, and but it's a kind of an intimate piece. You can play it as a ballad, and I worked along rather the version of Joe Cocker, who played it the most as a ballad. Some others played it up tempo. Nina Simone played a version which goes like. Something like this. So, but we love ballads, don't we? So, I chose this pattern. You see here we dissolve the chords. Duck, duck, the chords you remembered from now. And it's just the 2 top notes always last. Dung, dung, bum. Then, B minor 7, the 2 beginning notes and the top notes. C minor 7, yes? Bang, and only the D we grab as the full tetrachord. Tetrachord, meaning 4 notes. Tetra, 4, like Tetra Pak. You know Tetra Pak? That's for how many people drink their wines from Tetra Pak. So here, then the E7 we play as this one. So it's just this one. Okay, you got it? Bum 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 bum. And we start. Only in the chorus we play. We come to that later. Now, as I said, like all the artists who covered this, and it was covered by, can you believe it? I looked for it. It's like 130 times it was covered. There's a page who counts that. A page that counts that. So, incredible. So even Bobby McFerrin did it, Eric Clapton did it, of course the band, of course Bob Dylan, but that's not the cover, that's original. Oh, okay. Now let's have a look at the melody. What I wanted to say is all of them sing the phrase differently. Everybody takes liberties, takes freedom in doing whatever they want to the melody, roughly circling around this one. And or they or whatever they do, whatever. But I think I found a good solution. Again, so the only thing you have to remember, Kostis, it's a lot is around this, and then later. Basically, what is this? Yes. What is this? Can you name it? Of course you can. It's called the pentatonic of A. So if you know this one and plus this one, you have already the melody. The melody is just circling around a couple of notes. Okie dokie, let's, and the syncopations are the only things you have to remember, the 16 syncopations. Here. You see how they come in between? Dim, dim, bum. Again. That was kind of ridiculous. Here, and this little, the little accidentals make it sound emotional and professional at the same time. And we go on. And full chord. Here. Hey! Yeah, definitely not jazz. And then we, and then that's my contribution. I did a little bit myself. Found a nice way to come back to the next verse. We're circling the C sharp here. And you see here we have in the E7 is the A, which is basically the sus4, the suspended, sustained, whatever, of the E. Okay. And here we reach out for the 6th of the A pentatonic. Shall we have that line again? I can't go on like this through the whole piece, then the tutorial would last like 25 years. But let's have a look at this second line also. Here. Da, da. Little syncopations. 1, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 1, and 2. The counting makes you rather nervous, huh? So just grasp the melody, grasp the entity. And we know that from the first verse. Okay, now we go. That's also my contribution, this little fill, which serves as a bridge for the upcoming chorus, refrain. Okay, end of the melody of the verse now. Here. And now we go here. And here, the pattern for the left hand changes. We want more, here we dissolve it, and here we play it in full. Hey, it's the chorus. We want the full chord now, and here I dare to just play the A full chord with an octave, and then, but only the first note, the 1 gets the bass note. Here we play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's the same chords from the beginning, just dissolved in a different way. 1 and then top 3 notes, top 3 notes, top 3 notes, B minor 7, top 3 notes, top 3 notes, top 3 notes, top 2 notes, and then our little from the beginning. In the second half of the chorus, imagine that stays the same. So now we have 2 patterns, one for the verse, one for the chorus throughout the whole piece. So now we have the that is actually really baby easy, the first part of the chorus. And it's very popular, and you can sing along. It's just lovely. Here, this is just the, play this a little softer, cause this is where the vocals come in. This is just presenting the chord here. 1. And you know this bit, right? It's from the verse. Okay, so we have chorus, chorus, chorus. And same chords as the verse. Little fill. You see it's E7, and I don't play the E7, and I don't play again the major third of E. Seems to be poisoned in this piece. Yes, would sound really ridiculous. This sounds like Disney in this piece, out of place. And now comes the thing everybody loves so much in this song. And what do we have here? So we're after the bridge. Again, grasp the syncopation. Ba-bam, bam. And here we go. Crash cymbal. Dush. And here we go up. Second part causes the chanting part. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Again, 2/16 syncopations in the beginning. 1 and 2. And you get that better. And I shall be released. Sorry. Okay. And here they also sing. Everybody sings a little bit different. Some sing. And some sing. Okay, where were we? What were we singing? What were we singing? And I shall be. And this is the. Again, a little fill in between to lead to the next verse. Released. And sorry. And then we go to the next. You see, and there are little variations because they do huge variations, and it's basically a brand thing of my tutorials that I do arrangements, not just showing one verse, one chorus. Here you go, you know the piece, but you have a little bit more to learn on because this, especially this piece, lives off its variations. You know, it's the second verse is not the same as the first one. We have. And I advise you to only remember what is different. Like, you know, try to learn with in a certain procedure. That's the same. And here it's going into the diversion. Okay, then, and then, But this, I don't have time for you. Sorry. I showed you, I went through in detail with you for the first verse and first chorus. And in a slow replay, you can get all the details if you fancy, if you want to learn more. And then, of course, in the last chorus, we give a little bit more. In Germany, we actually say we give more rubber. Gummi geben. We put the thrust pedal down. We give rubber. And now that I've explained that, it sounds really silly to me. Okay, and then we go even with the first part of the chorus. We go up. Where is that, Christian? And then, here I'm a little bit mean. With the octaves. Okay, I'll show you the syncopation octaves. Like it's the last but one chorus. We come from... and cause we want to thrust a little bit, getting high, getting all emotional. It had to be there. Learn these octaves. 1 2 and 2 2 2 and 2. It was completely wrong counting because it's not starting on the 1, it starts on the 3. Well done, Christian. Excellent teacher. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3 2 and 2 4 2 and 2. Got it? 3 3 2 and 2 4 2 and 2 1 and 2. And then comes the last chorus. And there's also more fills to do. So up to you. You want to take the whole thing, work yourself through the slow motion. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Well, do you know what this is? It's a released thumb. Excellent, Christian. Anyway, leave your thumbs up under my video. Helps my channel a lot. Helps this video too. Helps me. I see you in my next lesson. Hopefully. Bye-bye from Berlin.